gents, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and much appreciated for making the time to come and spend some time as I do my analysis going into the next trading week, which is beginning tomorrow. Alright, well, the idea was I was supposed to start next week Sunday or Saturday. The reason why is because we are into the holidays, deep into the holidays, festive season, and of what I've noticed, there's not much of a movement during this time, and so the plan was that I should start next week, but because I have some time now, and so I thought maybe let me do a quick analysis as to so that you can also have an idea as to what to expect in these videos. And kind reminder, please use this information in this video responsibly. I am not in any way giving you a trade advice or a trade signal, so do not go out there and start buying or selling based on what I'm going to say in this video. So for any instrument for that matter, and for any other future videos, because I am not a financial advisor and I'm just doing this for educational purposes, and I'm just sharing my journey as well with you guys as to how am I learning, and you can also share your own strategies as to how you are learning. It can also help me out as a developing student myself. I'd appreciate that, because in the trading community, I believe that we help one another. We should help one another so that we can all grow, especially in these hard times to deal with. You understand? So if any one of us or all of us can be able to make ends meet by being at home, and then you analyze, and then you click buy or sell, and then boom, you have some funds in your trading account that you can withdraw and be able to put food on the table, that's really a life changer. So I'm doing my best to try and learn this, and having a community like yourself, or being part of my community, or being part of your community, it will also help me a lot as a developing student, and hopefully I'll be able to be that trader that I would like to be one day. And as my name suggests, Sniper Stocks FX, I even mastered those Sniper Stocks entries. Okay, not Sniper Stocks entries, but those Sniper entries, I haven't mastered them as yet. But you know, when something, you have seen something before and all of a sudden you just trust it, like you just trust it, and then you just buy or you sell at that particular point, and then you find that it does not even go into a negative, and then it just goes your direction. Or even if it does go into a negative, maybe it's just the spread plus a couple of points, and then it just moves aggressively in your direction. That's really nice. So I myself, I haven't mastered it, but I really like, and I would really appreciate myself if I can get to that point to finally master those the sniper stocks, but sniper entries that you would normally see on my YouTube channel, you see. So, or some other people doing it, because there's a lot of people who can do sniper entries pretty well, and I'm also learning from them as well. So it's just me learning and just sharing my learning journey in a form of a video, and with the help of you guys, and hopefully I can be that trader I would like to be one day. Alright, so now let's just head into the charts as we are supposed to. And please just one more time again, do not take anything I say in this video as a trade advice, because I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm just sharing my thoughts on what I see at this current time of making this video with you guys. So it's not something that you're just gonna say, okay, Sniper Stocks FX said that he's going to be buying this week. No, I'm not gonna be buying. I'm just gonna be monitoring the charts just to see and figure out if I was correct with my bias for the week or not. That's it. That's what I was studying. And in time, or in the near future, probably maybe in between 2026, I'll start going into the lower time frames. But for now, I just want to focus on the weekly bias candlestick on the weekly chart. So basically, this is me just saying, on this weekly chart, on the volatility 51S, do I see price being bullish or not? That's all I'm doing at the moment, because I don't wanna put myself under pressure. I believe that there's growth when there's patience, and I hope you being a community, or you being other traders in the world, you'll be able to say, help me out, especially on the patience side, because you see, especially with those sniper entries, those sniper entries require some time and waiting and some patience, because you cannot just buy or sell whenever we feel like we can just buy or sell. You see, for instance, like if you were to catch price here right at the bottom of the week, you don't just buy, but you have to wait for the time and know exactly what is the price doing at that present time, and how it's actually moving in the direction that you are thinking it's going to move to. And then voila, you have your sniper entry right there. However, there's a lot of components that are required for sniper entries. As I said earlier on, even I myself, I'm still learning. So hopefully in the next year, 2 years, even maybe 20, 30 years, maybe I would live up fully to my name. Who knows? Yeah, but anyways, that's not the point. The point is, I'm a developing student myself, and as a developing student myself, this is my basic go-to practice at the moment: the weekly bias candle for the next week. Hence is why I'm starting a candlestick weekly bias series on my YouTube channel, which is where you found this video and the previous videos as well. The introductory videos about this series that I'm starting. So this is the derive volatility V50 1S. So what's really nice about these ones, once you understand them, you can trade them any time of the day. As you can see, prices moving up here, down here, so you can trade them 24/7, 365. There's no holidays when it comes to these markets. So but it requires that one knows what they're doing. So as you can see, I think sometime last year, 1 or 2 times I tried trading this instrument, and it chopped me off, and then I think I was able to recover my funds on 1 trade or 2 trades, and then I was like, you know what, like, let me call it quits at the moment, because it seems like it's been ranging. As you can see, not it seems, it was ranging, it is ranging, you see. And when you check the range, it started somewhere around 2024 January. Yes, that will be 2024 January. That's where it started. Let's move over to the monthly chart. You see, all this time it was just going up, and then just being one-sided, going to the bottom side, and then this is when it started going down. 2024 01 and then it was just ranging all the way into 2025. Now we are on our way to 2026. Let's see how it will trade into 2026. Now, okay, this is the monthly chart. Okay, I can't really tell on the monthly chart if it's bullish or not, but I would like to say it's bullish because of this relative equal highs, as ICT teaches. 1 2 3, yeah. So most likely it can just punch into this relative equal highs and then maybe come back into the middle of the range and then continue up, or maybe just completely collapse below this relative equal lows here at the bottom. And mind you, this is the monthly chart. So that's just a quick analysis as to how I see price playing out on this instrument at the moment on the monthly chart. Heading over to the weekly chart, it's pretty much the same thing on the monthly chart. However, because we are focusing on the next trading candlestick that's gonna take place from tomorrow, which is gonna be the 28th on a Sunday. So this one there was pretty much no movement because it was an inside candle as it was trading. So going to next week, maybe I would like to see I I don't know. I would say let me say bullish, because of this relative equal highs up here. However, because of this fair value gap here that I'm seeing and this relative equal lows, it can be a bearish candlestick, bearish weekly candlesticks next week, just to trade into that fair value gap down here. So, however, to be exact with what I think it's going to do, or my assumption for the next trading week, I'm still bullish, even though there's a probability or high probability that it can be a bearish week into this fair value gap down here. So why am I saying that? Okay, I mentioned there's relative equal highs. We are close to it. It might not trade to it. It might just maybe bump these highs, or as you can see, we have a fair value gap here. So let me see if I can add this thing, because I really need it. Triangle. Okay, it's added. So this is what I wanted to do. So this would be the fair value gap that I see. Yeah, so price maybe can touch the fair value gap and maybe come lower to this fair value gap, or it can completely close up this fair value gap. Not, here's the point now, I'm not expecting that to happen in 1 week. It can happen in multiple weeks coming ahead. So for now, I'm still bullish, even though I'm seeing the fair value gap down here that I think it can also cause price to collapse into it and then continue its bullish movement to the top side. So that will be it for the V51S on the Riv instruments, which are traded 365 24/7. Now there's no holidays or breaks. And then for this one as well, let's see if we can head over to, okay, let me just remove one because now I can't let me remove this one because I want to move to the monthly chart. So monthly chart, as you can see, there's this monthly level down here. Price has been just moving up on the V75, then just went above that high, and then we just started collapsing down, and we're near this monthly key level down here, and these are also relative equal lows. So my best guess would be we are still bearish, but before doing that, we can just expect a push up a bit and then collapse. Let's move over to the weekly chart, and then here's that monthly level down here. So as you can see, it seems like it has already went above. It can just collapse here to this monthly level, or it can just go above this high here and it just collapse again into this level. So for V75, on the weekly chart, I'm bearish. Bearish, no? Yeah, I'm bearish. And looking forward to next week. Wait, let me just try this. I just want to see something. Just want to check something before I can confirm. Okay, so we have this fair value gap here. Okay, this one is quite tricky, I don't wanna lie, but as I kept mentioning, I'm not expecting to be entirely right. So if I were to have an assumption, I would like to see it being bullish first. Let me say I'm bullish for now. Yeah, let me say I'm bullish for now. And then once we are done with this bullishness, or once we have traded into this fair value gap, and then I can expect, or we can expect price to come back here. So yeah, I'm bullish as well for V75. All right, I think now we can head over to Nasdaq USDT and USDT. So I'll pause the video because now, as you can tell, this is MT5. The reason why I'm using MT5 for this instrument is because I like the fact that I can open up a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this 4 time frames for me on the lower time frames are critical, and I also have access to the weekly and monthly. However, there is an option to open this symbol on the trading view chart template, which is limited. It does not have the monthly and the weekly, plus it does not have the, I think, the 3-minute chart. I think there's only 1 and 2, and then 5, and then probabilities as well. Alright, so that will be all for V75 as well as V50 down here. We will see next week Sunday or Saturday if it traded in my direction or your direction. You can also note down your direction in the comments if you want to. So just to recap, for V51S, we are bullish, right? Expecting to trade near to or close by to the bottom part of the fair value gap or into the fair value gap. And if everything goes south, it can just collapse, which is not a problem. We're still learning. And then V75, we are expecting bullishness into this fair value gap up here, and then if everything goes south, we can expect expansion to be coming for this level down here, which is on the monthly chart. All right, now let's head over to Nasdaq. So I'll pause the video and just open up trading view, and trading view is my favorite for analysis. So yeah, let's head over there right now. Let me pause the video and then I'll resume shortly.